Hello everybody and welcome back to the Rutgers Dynasty. Today we're playing our 7th game of the season against Penn State, and we are coming in this game ranked at number 14th. But we will be playing at home, we were playing Penn State at their home, and we lost to them last year, beat them in the first year, so looking to get above 500 against Penn State for this one. As we have pretty similarly ranked teams, this will definitely be a tough matchup, and definitely not like a ranked against unranked matchup coming into this game. We have just crossed over halfway onto the season, so this is when it all starts to matter. And we're going to start off the game with the ball and a dropped pass there. And now Josh Hicks is going to run up the middle for 5. And it's quickly a third down situation. We're going to get it off to Flanagan. He's right at the down marker, ends up picking it up with a 6-yard gain, giving us our first down of the day. It's a rainy day, so probably going to be keeping the ball on the ground a little bit more. As we give it to Hicks here for 4. We're going to call Hicks' number again up the middle. He's going to gain 4. He's filling in for Robert Martin. But here we are in a pass play and just a poor decision to throw over there. And that's going to be picked off. So first drive ends with an interception, and Penn State now with the ball. They're going to complete that pass there. But it's going to quickly be a 3rd down and 2 at about the 45-yard line. Going to pitch it back, running to the sideline, and down out of bounds at about the 30. That was Saquon Barkley. Another first down for Penn State. And this is going to be picked off by Saquon Hampton, who's going to run in. He's going to have a block picked up for him, racing to the end zone. The corner just does not have enough juice, and he's going to score the first points of the game. And this is our second interception return for a touchdown of the series right there. Hope you cannot hear the helicopter in the background, but Penn State now with the ball back, trying to not make another mistake. They're going to make a big play of their own, a huge pass to Juwan Johnson, 60 yards from Trace McSorley. And that's going to set up a 3rd down a few plays later. McSorley trying to throw here. He's going to end up being sacked, losing 9. Although they're still in field goal range, they're going to attempt at one here. Joey Julius from 39 yards out. It is good. And it's 7-3 Rutgers on top. So, as I was saying before, Josh Hicks stepping in for Robert Martin here, as he's going to be out 5 more weeks. He will return the last game of the season. But Josh Hicks doing a little better than I thought he would be doing as this in the starting role. Snorway is the backup. I was debating whether to pull one of our recruits off red shirt, but I thought that we could always just use the fullback, and it's not really worth it. Although still playing a gamble, as any of those two, or even both of those recruits that we have coming in that are red-shirted could leave if we don't play them, but still taking the risk, and it's still working out just fine here. Rutgers now with the ball back. We're going to get this one off to Agudosi, who picks up a big gain, about 27 there. Off the curl route, the first quarter is now winding down. 2nd down and 8. Reddick over the middle to Dustin Neal, although he just pretty much drops it, leading to a 3rd down and 8. Last play of the quarter. Reddick is just going to throw this one out of bounds, being pursued. Only 2 of 7 for Reddick to start off this game, so not the greatest. Penn State with the chance to come back into this, and this one's going to be intercepted. I believe this is James Oliver, and it is, as he gets an interception, as he is in the, I think, the nickel role right now. And this personal foul will knock him back 15. As I was saying, James Oliver only had the chance to play in the nickel, as he was demoted, I think, a few weeks ago down to number 3, but still making up for it there. 3rd down and 8, and another poorly decision from Reddick here, as this one's going to be intercepted by Haley. It's going to take him a while to get him down. At the time, just did not see, I guess, or he's a corner, but he was playing a little bit on the inside, just did not see him there, and threw that interception, as both teams have been making a lot of turnovers in this rainy game here. Trace McSorley on a run of 12, now taking it for himself again. And he's going to be tackled, and it didn't look like a big hit, but I believe he actually, no, he does not get injured. He gets injured on this play, I believe. Yeah, it is now Tommy Stevens in at the game, and on his first play, he's going to run up the middle for 4. So McSorley on the sideline. That is not good for Penn State. Tommy Stevens, I believe he's a sophomore in this. Should be.
Still first down.
And he's had a few chances playing over just a few years here, but they try to dump it off here to Mark Allen, only in game 5. 2nd down and goal. Stevens is going to take it for himself, wide open into the end zone. And he will run it out from 2 yards to get Penn State's first touchdown, which will lead to a 10-7 score. So Reading definitely needs to keep the ball out of the hands of Penn State. The easiest way to say it. Just been making some poor decisions, and the ball, it's just been hard for him to pass all day. I think that was his 3rd completion right there. He's going to try to throw again here. Rolling out, the pressure gets him too quickly, finds a man open, sets his feet, but is not fast enough. Sacked for 11 yards. A 3rd and 21 situation here. Reading trying to throw. He has a man open down the field, just takes too long to see it. Another sack, and that's going to lead to a punt. And Penn State, we're going to start off their drive. Well, they don't start off, but we're going to start covering their drive at about the 50. They're now in the 40 of Rutgers territory. Here goes Tommy Stevens. He's going to run up the middle for about 12. A few plays later, it's 3rd down and 6. 1.5 minutes left in the half. He's going to hand it off here. Mark Allen's going to gain 1. They're going to go for another field goal here, and Julius will convert on this one. That was a 44-yard attempt. A minute left for Rutgers. We're going to try some sort of deep play. This one is luckily tipped down. See, Reading is just having an awful time trying to get the ball in the hands of his receivers here. Trying to go for a short pass here to try to pick up a few bit of yards, and not even Agudosi can make that catch. So we actually end up punting it. 30 seconds left. They're going to try a screen, try a big play. Doesn't end up working. It's 4th down and 1, so they're just going to try just a deep shot. As the last play, it's going deep, and it's caught. Chris Godwin, last play, 4th and 1. And I cannot believe that happened. Just, the corners just, I don't know, they just didn't think it was going to be a Hail Mary, and then they were outnumbered in the end zone, and whenever you have that advantage, they capitalized on it. So, no, he didn't miss the PAT, but 20-7 now. Andre Hunt's going to deflect this one of the first part of the drive. It's only a minute into this drive, and now we have the ball. Josh Hicks going to lose 3 on that one. 3rd down and 13 here. We're going to try for Dustin Neal. He was open, but that ball just did not have enough air underneath it. Had Dustin Neal open, if he would have waited a little bit longer, but I think after all those sacks, he just decided to try to rip it a little too early. And Hayden Redding with 3 completions to his own team and 3 completions to Penn State. So not looking good here as they get another touchdown. A few plays in their drive. Tommy Stevens shows Redding how it's done by throwing it deep and getting it. Penn State now up by 20 here. That might be upset territory here. Still 2 quarters left of football to play. Agudosi makes the 4th catch of the game. Here's Dustin Neal, just cannot catch that one. 5 of 18 for Redding, just one of his worst performances here that I've seen at least. Trying to get this one off to Ncaa Griffin, and he's not exactly prepared to be our one of our receiving tight ends just yet, so he drops that one, unfortunately. But I forgot to mention that Trace McSorley will be out for the rest of the game, and Tommy Stevens has actually been playing pretty better, I gotta say, as he has 2 touchdowns thrown and 1 ran in, while Trace McSorley had 2 interceptions and pretty much nothing else. So that's not very good news for us. We're down by 20. We gotta have something come up here. Gotta get something on the board. We're gonna try to find Dustin Neal. He was just about to crack open a seam and just did not get it. Not in the correct position. Redding's gonna run for himself this time. He's gonna fumble. Out of bounds, doesn't matter, but we're gonna take our 3 points. Cut it to a 17-point game. We will try to mount comeback. If we can get some defensive stops here. Handoff up the middle. We do get one. Saquon Barkley only runs for 1. So we have the ball back. Here's Josh Hicks again. He's going to make a little bit of a step and get 4 on that one. 2nd down and 6, getting this one to Dustin Neal, who I've said it a few times. He's very stepping up in this offense. Definitely one of the better freshmen in the Big Ten right now. Rettig now on a 2nd and 1, getting this one off to Terrell Harmon. Busts open a 22-yard gain. 1st down. Rettig running out of the pocket as he's doing all game, trying to find someone open. Has someone open, I just saw that, but still a gain of 9, so he can make up for it here with a pass to Agudosy, who gets absolutely leveled there. 2nd down and 10 to dump off to Flanagan. He's going to fumble the ball, and Haley is going to recover. He had the interception, and now the fumble recovery. The 4th turnover of this rainy game is coming down hard, and it is making this ball very slick, knocked out of Flanagan's hands. And then just a sloppy performance altogether for Rutgers here, as they are going to get the ball back on the 1, try to pitch it back, and that's going to be a sack, or not a sack, but a safety. So we get the 2 points, probably the only safety we're ever going to see in this franchise. I think the only one we've ever seen. Here's Dan Allen making first catch. He hasn't been in this game a lot. Rettig's going to take it on this one, trying to get to the sideline. He's known to fumble on those kind of plays. And if you saw that very quickly on the bottom, Matt Flanagan is going to be out 4 weeks. So I think it was just like one play, and we immediately knew that he was not going to be playing for 4 weeks. So we have Flanagan out 4 weeks, and we have Robert Martin out for 5. So 2 of our starters will be coming back towards the end of the season, but for the final stretch of this season, we are not going to have them. So it's Ncaa Griffin and another interception. Ncaa Griffin and another interception. Chris Boone, I guess that's his first interception of his career, and what better to get it in this game where we've thrown 4 of them. So that's great. Penn State with up by 15, so it's only a 2-score game actually. We've cut it from a 3-score to a 2-score, so if we can get another defensive stop, but it's not looking like it's going to happen here, as that is going to be Brandon Polk. Haven't called his name yet, but Tommy Stevens with his 4th touchdown of the game, he steps in for the injured Trace McSorley, so I don't know what is going on right now. This is just a crazy game. We are now down by 22, so back into 3-score territory. Rettig needs something big to happen here, going down for the sack, and at this point I probably should have just pulled him. The game is not looking very good, and he's not playing well at all. I could have tried Eric Henderson, and that probably would have been a better idea, but I think I keep him in for the rest of the game. And there's Saquon Barkley for another gain of 4, but another punt for Penn State. We need it to step up right here. We're trying just to get some more points on the board, maybe. There's Griffin, and won his first catch as one of the number 1 tight ends now. So I'll have to get used to his number being called a lot. 2 minutes left. It's not looking very good. Just going to try to get some garbage time points. We had a man wide open down the field, and Rettig again just takes too long to realize it. And we don't capitalize it. Although this time they do make the same mistake. It's Dan Allen this time. Does not have tremendous speed, but still a 60-yard gain there. A minute left, trying to score some more points. There's Ncaa Griffin on the touchdown. One of his first few. I know he's had one before, at least one before. But he is in there. We're trying to go for the 2-point conversion here. Almost on the side. Dan Allen catches that one. He has some big plays here. So Rettig definitely picked it up in terms of passing towards the end, but that beginning where he used 3 passes to Rutgers, 3 passes to Penn State, that was just not good. But we're going to lose this one 20-34. Tommy Stevens, obviously the player of the game. We are now 1-2 against Penn State. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys stick around for future episodes. I'll catch you later. Goodbye.